Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Starsector, episode number 12. In this mission we are definitely going to go take on this bounty, which I've been talking about for a long time. We don't even have very much time left to do it, so we will just make our way right there. And hopefully get there avoiding the corona. Yeah. And we have like 8 days or so, so it looks like Christmas Eve is the due date for the contract. It's kind of amusing. So we'll just hold shift to move on. 75,000. So we do expect that there will be some difficulties. It is a barren world. Let's go to here because we don't want to... There's no barren world here, which means it's pretty far away. And we don't want to land in the sun since corona and all that. Okay. There it is. We're in this magnetic field, which is actually slowing us down a fair amount. Okay, now we're free of it. Alright, we have our transponder on. I don't know why we still have that on. We don't need to. And apparently this fleet has found us. Okay, wow. Oh, they have 4 destroyers. Okay, this is going to be tough. Definitely pick off the small guys first. Faulty power grid. So they're at 9,600. They're at basically 10,600. And I am at 13,800. So I definitely have the power advantage on this guy. He also has a different variant I was seeing. I mean, I'm my made up variant. I just threw on some weapons, but he only has 1 point defense. He has 3 pulse lasers, 2 kinetic weapons, and 2 kinetic missiles, which are going to be pretty deadly, but 2 harpoons, which are extremely good against a hull or armor. Autocannons, these are really powerful kinetic weapons. They're not very flux efficient, but I don't think that's a big deal. Actually, their flux dissipation is just terrible. I don't know what the Arbalest autocannon's flux dissipation is. I do know that we have a flux per damage of 1.2, so it's not good for us. And then 4 PD lasers. So they don't really, besides having the harpoons, the Arbalest is really all they have in terms of weapon damage. And the same one here. So yeah, this is a close support. I was going to say, this is not your normal hammerhead. Then we have a buffalo with, well, the pylons are reloading forever, but top speed of 80, top speed of 90, 72, and 72. Okay. This is going to be a really, really, really tough fight. I don't suspect my wolf will make it out of it. So the first thing we're going to do is move to the flank, as always. Just pick them off as they come in. That's going to be the name of the game. Pick them off as they come in. And we can actually activate our shields. I don't know why I didn't. That was extremely quick. Let's go help our buddy. This guy's trying to get behind me. Stop that. Didn't quite get him. It's okay. Let's get this guy. Okay, I'm going to focus on the guy below us now. Okay, that's good. Oh god, we gotta save him. Got him. Oof, that was pretty lucky. Oh, wow. This guy got some weapon damage on me. Let's focus on him, because he doesn't have shields. God, amazing. Wow, I'm gonna vent. And we want to take these for our buddy. Give him a chance to vent. This is perfect! We're doing really, really, really good. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's get out of here. We're probably boxing ourselves pretty close into a corner, so I'm going to shift very heavily over to the right. I don't even know how many ships are left. I presume that this is it. 1 Cerberus and the 3 destroyers. So let's just move out of the way here. I can move with my shields on, I forgot. I might even... Well, let's just swing around and kill the Cerberus, which I can see is kind of hiding behind the other ones. I want to get that Cerberus. That's the one I want. Yeah, he's doomed himself, essentially, coming in. Okay. Alright. Take a breath. So, this has been a very short, intense, insanely high-paced battle so far. I'm just going to try to take a breather. I didn't realize that this could go this well. I was anticipating like a 30-minute fight of slowly draining them, and that could be how it still goes. But we have a 274 seconds of fighting left. Alright, the game plan now is just to wear down one of these guys at a time. Whew. And I could have my buddy retreat whenever things get like a little hairy. Yeah, he's going to take way too much damage from these guys. So hopefully he retreats and then does exactly that. Don't let this guy recover. I don't know why his friends are not helping him, but it's fine. Doing lots of damage and for nothing, really. Got him. Amazing. Vent. Now, my buddy's starting to lose combat readiness. I think... Wait, is this the guy I need to kill? I think that's the one I need to kill. Can I see the name of the pilot? Bela. I can't see the name of the pilot. Maybe here? No. Is that... I don't know who my target is supposed to be. Well, it could have been this hammerhead, which we already neutralized, or it could be this one. I mean, sorry, this one. Now, my buddy has decided to go after this Sunder. It's only, I mean, we've taken out half of the destroyers, and we're in a really good place. We haven't lost any... We haven't taken any hull damage ourselves. He's still doing okay on combat readiness. I think we push him. A one-on-one fight I can obviously win, but I'm going to force him to retreat if things get close. So, let's... Now, F is to focus. No. What? There's T to focus on an enemy. I wish there was a way to lock my camera view, but there isn't. Okay. So, let me just take the blow for this guy so you can vent. Okay, stop using your missiles for a moment. I'm going to let him return fire because I want him to do that. I want him to do that. It's just going to increase his flux. Okay, here we go. Oh my god, it increased my flux. Oh god, please. Oh, we just got my shields up in time. Holy cow. That was almost death. I did not pay enough attention to what was going on there. Let's try this again. Okay. Now maybe we should go after the hammerhead. I don't know. No, if my buddy's going to come with me, I want to go after this guy because that other guy is slower. So we have a much better chance to isolate this unit. Okay, he totally went against... Damn it. My buddy. So we're going to go in and we're going to give him what for. Got him. Okay. Now, at this point, you direct retreat. Just get out of here. I will cover for you. And we'll see if we can go toe-to-toe with the one last remaining. Whew. Wow, this is one hell of a battle. Holy cow. One hell of a battle. He definitely does more damage to me than... Okay, but we can dispel. Okay, he can do that, but that's eventually going to do damage to him, right? So we just retreat a little bit out of his range, turn off our shields. Now, if he does that, we just force him to put his shields back up. I think we can play this little ranged game with him. Okay. Especially if we can dodge left and right, we can actually... Oh, you know, that didn't do that much armor to my shields. Why am I not locked onto this guy? Now, we're about to... Nope. I was going to say, we're about to... take some big hits unless we're careful. Done some good damage to him, though. Just gonna wait for my stuff to go away. Only activating my shields at the last moment. Yeah, we're slowly winning this battle. He's at the brink. We're going in. Okay, we're at half flux. I gotta keep an eye on my flux. It's important. I think that flux management is important not to ever overload. That's really where things happen poorly for you. Let's try to get some of our flux back. It looks like he's actually taken enough damage that that was perfect. What a win. That was absolutely the hardest battle I've maybe ever fought. And it went really smoothly there, but I don't think it didn't have to go that smoothly. What kind of ships are available for recovery? None of the ships I want, to be honest. So I'm not going to try to recover any of those. Actually, that was a mistake. I probably should have taken something because I'm sure that we're not going to be able to hold all this. Actually, we're way closer than I thought. Just get rid of a little bit of metal. 18 and 63, I think I'm okay with that. Now this is 30 per credit. We don't actually get that for it, but let's see if there's anything which is worse. 30 per unit of space is how we can translate that. Looks like all the weapons we got are more expensive than that ratio. Wait, this is 50 per credit. Yeah, but it's a Vulcan cannon, which I kind of like having anyway. Okay, wow, really, really, really good. We've done it. So this was one hell of a fight. I am really surprised actually that we won that quickly. Okay, let's go back, and I want to go back to Anserna for one last drop-off of all this stuff, and then our plan is we want to go over and start ingratiating ourselves with the Tritachyon. That's always been the plan, is eventually... Okay, we did get the payment. So, whew. Look at that money. 253,000. And we got another point. The one thing this fight taught me, actually, was that the damage I'm taking with my shields is important. In the same way, I mean, I don't think the projectile speed was that important, but in the same way, the accuracy for me is more, I cannot exactly see where my mouse cursor is aiming in the chaos. or I'm not focused enough on that. I'm trying to focus on positional stuff. Hopefully I'll just continue to get better at aiming. I think I'm getting better even from the start of the series. But basically, okay, so level 1, level 2 are kind of not much for me, because I don't think the 25% speed is really going to help. If you think about how often the energy weapons I was using there were actually... when was the speed slowing down my chance of victory? It almost wasn't. 15% weapon damage speaks for itself, but instead I think the level 2 here might be the better bet. Minus 20% damage to shields means I could have been a little bit more aggressive in some of those situations. Minus 20% damage to shield means I also can vent stuff faster, etc. So the only disadvantage is that shields are not always being used, whereas weapons, unless something has gone terribly wrong, weapons always are. And I never got the level 1 of that either. I could do level 1 of this, level 1 of this. It's kind of interesting. We do see, I have seen the AI ships losing combat readiness due to long deployment times. It's still in the back of my mind to do a peak operating time build where I just build my ships to last for a really long time. We wait for the failures to happen when they start losing weapons, then we can go in, just kind of fight them on really unfair terms. But, okay, I still haven't made a decision about this, so let's just stick to going back to Uncerna. Let's try to do it. Let's turn on a transponder as well. Don't even really... I mean, there's some other bounties being offered here, but you know what? I have to be honest, that was like too close for comfort, in my opinion. So I think we'd much rather... Where the hell did this... That did not just come out. It must have just driven right by, right? Derelict ship. Okay, let's stop and investigate the derelict ship. Cerberus. Nah, we're not gonna... You know what? I don't have any reason to take it because... Well, we actually did lose 28 supplies in our repairs. So, okay, we will salvage it then. We're not going to be able to take all the fuel. Oh, we actually can. So that was like perfect situation. Okay. Get our sustained burn back on. And yeah, then let's go take a commission with the Tritachyon. I'm going to save my game before I do this. Because honestly, well, this is right in our path. Might as well, right? I don't think this is going to be very good because... okay, it actually was. I was going to say that they're not going to have enough... We're not going to have enough space for it, but yet again we did. Why did we go this way? Why? I did the wrong thing. Didn't mean to do that. Look how many supplies we were losing just sitting there. Ugh. Alright, anyways, home sweet home. We can drop off all our military gear. Drop off our metal for another... I mean, I don't think that metal sells for very much. Let's go to storage. Sort. Let's take it out. Look on the open market. Selling for 7. Yeah, it does not sell for much. Alright, what are the things that we want to buy, though? I mean, I guess we can return one of these since I think 40 is the limit with stuff we really need. We have plenty of fuel, so we can return a little bit of that as well. We're not planning on going on a huge expedition right now. Don't need to return that much supplies, but we will. Good. Now we have... Oh, no. Go. Get the metal out of here. 142, which we're using, which is just from this. 90 out of 150 for the fuel. Okay, good. So let's continue with our existing configuration. By the way, did I would be very surprised if he did not level up. He did. So he's at level 3 of this, which is good. Let's see what else we have available. This is moving him towards the plus 15% damage, which is good. Otherwise, a carrier captain's experience. Interesting. We could eventually make him our carrier. Like, what skills does he have? Does he have peak operating time? He does have that, which is good for a carrier. That's probably good. And whole damage. He's actually in an ideal position to be made a carrier. I didn't even intend this. But he looks like he's in an ideal position to be a carrier commander. So let's do this. We don't have a carrier yet, but one day we will, and when that happens, oh, he can level up again. Okay, yeah, he's just moving perfectly down the path I want him to, which is more carrier stuff. So right now he has plus 25% top speed and maneuverability for the fighters, and he now has plus 25% missile speed and maneuverability from the fighters. Good stuff. 3 Patagonia. You're a good person. Okay, so let's move over to Tritachyon Space. Let me just peruse the mods here. We can basically buy any mod we want. I mean, with the 250,000, it's no longer a concern. Let's look at the ships as well. I know that most of the ships we want to get are probably only available if we're going to do a commission. It's funny, it doesn't even show. I guess Ansern is not. Oh, stability's down to 2. Maybe that has something to do with it, because it's not even showing me hegemony military stuff. Maybe this just is not a military compound. We can, however, look at the ships on the black market. Might as well. So part of me feels like it's time for me to just bite the bullet and do the Condor. Oh, it only has a top speed of 40? Well, that is going to dismiss it from my potential. I mean, it has a maximum burn of 9 still. I think I'd rather a carrier which was a little bit faster. Now, carriers, if they were too quick, they'd be overpowered. But I think that what would happen, what would be a good thing to consider for our carriers is only getting them when we have an extremely good cruiser ourselves. Because then we can actually stay in front and absorb the blows from ships that are trying to go after it. So I'm still going to hold off on that. Now I haven't done the character upgrades myself yet, right? Still have 2 points. So I could do maneuverability and peak operating time. Otherwise I could do 20% taken by shields. And I have my shields up and that's pretty Okay, let's just hold off on it. Let's go. So, where are Tritachyon? Let's find out. Here. 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 Let's make our way over there. There's no other like system bounties going on, right? So we don't have any important messages for us. There's no system bounties, just individual person bounties. This one's pretty close, but an eagle, heck no. The ones that are 70,000 and all that, I think that they're just a little bit outside of our reach. We barely survived the last one, so it was nice to be able to take advantage of one of them, but our chances of survival there are not great, so. Why is this fleet pursuing my fleet? That's not good. Let's get out of here. So we'll make our way over to Tritachyon and we'll see what kind of ships they have to sell there. Now, we're not on terrible terms with Tritachyon. We're just +3, which is not great. The hegemony probably won't take kindly to us starting to ingratiate ourselves with the Tritachyon. Alright, this derelict ship is just in our way, so we might as well. Oh, it's a wolf. We can't salvage. I mean, we can't try to rescue it anyway, so just salvage for a little bit of junk. And back on the way we go. This is probably some other derelict ships. Plenty out in this nebula cloud. Has a Mora, I believe, and some hammerheads asunder. Now, we don't want to actually go. Let's try to learn from our mistakes. We want to go size 5. Yeah, size 6. We want to go to here. Good. Okay, so let's see what this planet has for us. I'm not seeing the Tritachyon with the big bad ships that I'm kind of used to thinking of them with. Is this not maybe a military world? Can we look at, is there a way to look at the lore? Okay, this is a military. Ah, it says military or not military. So let's go to the military station then, obviously. Zoom on down. See, 55,000 credit bounty, that makes sense to me. That's something that we very easily could take advantage of, but it's 40 fuel away, which I don't think is worth it. And he's actually in a Falcon light cruiser. That's kind of insane. Okay, this is where we should be able to buy, yeah, Tritachia military. So we can't even look at what they offer until we are in favorable terms with them. Okay, fine. What else do they offer here anyway? Any kind of blowback from the... no, not really. From the fact that there's a military base here. So what I'm going to do here, because this is a pretty big decision to join a commission, because again, there's no... I feel like if there's a way of editing save games and removing a commission from you, that's what I would like to do. Because or maybe even just editing the faction relations. It'd be nice if we could edit faction relations in the save game. That way I join the commission, and then when I want to end it, I'll just jump in, set my relations really bad, jump in, I'll lose the commission, save, load up the save game file, change my relations to back to what they were, or even like -10 would make sense. If you dismiss a commission, it makes sense you'd lose a little bit of friendliness. But so I'm going to save the game here, and we'll make the big decision with the new year to commit to Tritachia. If you have any comments about what faction I should join other than Tritachia, if you have like a really convincing argument about something which is better than Tritachia, which I find hard to believe. I really like the Tritachia ships, I don't know why, but let me know in the comments. If after a couple days I don't see any reason not to join, the next episode I'll record will be joining Tritachia, and we'll continue our playthrough for at least getting a nice cruiser from them. So until then, thanks for watching and take care.